Welcome to Finnish Brutality 2019. This video is about the gear that all four of us are using. We might bring other people as well, but we know how much people love to talk about gear, right? So this is probably going to be a popular video. So Jari from Varusteleka, why don't you tell us what you're using at the match?
Yeah, of course, the match is always good to try out our products. So I have our plate carrier PC18 with level 4 plates and the S-Tack front panel and some jerry-rigged tourniquet there. I have my high-cut helmet. It's a Danish protection group, really good basic helmet. And here I have the larger IFAC. The clothing is our combat clothing, the new combat pants. I try to keep things simple. I don't put lots of extra pockets and pouches. I want my setup to be sleek. Only thing I would probably put here is two of the radios and then the flashbangs and grenades if I would be doing something else than a match. But this is pretty much what I run.
We don't have a grenade stage?
No, unfortunately not.
We failed on that. Yeah. So, tell us about your gun.
Yeah, I have a Barrett Rec 7 SBR. It's a piston-driven AR. Pretty nice to shoot, mild recoil, and I like the piston when I put the can on.
Sure.
So you don't get that much shit on your face.
And an EOTech.
Yeah, EOTech. I just love the dot and reticle.
And your pistol?
Yeah, this time I used the Walter PPQ.
Oh, that's a good gun. Yeah.
I like to shoot with it, but I haven't done matches with it, so it's the first match with the PPQ.
My experience with the PPQ is I didn't get. I recently got some trigger time on it, and I was very impressed.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like another just polymer thing, and then you shoot it, and you're like, huh. There's a little bit of spice in this thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's nice.
It's a nice gun. And also, you are in TST division, so that's why you have to have armor.
Yeah.
And you have to carry a certain amount of water.
Yeah.
You have to have 12 kilograms of weight on your body.
Yeah.
And you have to have your med kit.
Yeah.
All correct?
And the light and the knife.
And 90 rounds of ammunition
on
on your person
time.
at all times. So that's really the armored version of Finnish Brutality that fits right into Finland's TST rules.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent. And I'm in the same division. So actually, I don't think that what we're talking about is going to be all that different. I am also TST. I'm wearing Varusteleka carrier plates. I got these are the level 4 plates and the 90 rounds of ammunition. We've got our med kit's going to be here, as we call it, sometimes called the dick bag. But it's a little bit high for me to be that, but it is that. What else have I got going on here? I've got an AR. Now, this is a BCM, a Bravo company, with an aim point. We've got the light here to meet the requirements. And it is a really nice little handy AR-15. Now, this is a DI gun. I have to say, I've seen a couple Barretts out here. Are Barretts a popular thing in Finland?
I think not particularly popular, but I think in Finland you get what is available in the stores. So some has imported them and it has been available. So
I see. Not that the Barretts are wonderful guns. I'm not saying anything about Barrett. It's just in the States I don't see a lot of them. Actually, ironically, but here I've seen a few and I'm like, that's unusual. Actually, So and then I'm borrowing. Well, I am borrowing a Glock 19 that's here in Bloke's. We'll get to that in a minute. And all of my gear here is Varusteleka head to toe, right?
Yeah.
What did you like? It's comfortable. Oh my gosh. These pants are fantastic. They've got embedded knee protection, which is really good. On the video, I've done a number of things where I've shot I've used cry pants. I've used my gosh, I've used what's the name of that? I've used construction pants from a construction, like a cheap $30 construction pants, which work quite well actually.
Yeah, they are.
Yours are better than all of those, and I'm not saying that because I'm here in Finland with Varusteleka. They really have the pockets where you want them. The embedded knee protection, it goes a long way, and they're really comfortable pants. They're like stretchy. I guess stretchy is the word. They kind of expand.
They are mechanically stretchy, so you can do all the high kicks and jumps and splits.
All those jumps and splits that you know me for on InRangeTV. But I do move. They do move. They're easy to move in. And then I'm wearing one of your combat jackets, which has the ability to open them up for air holes if you need cooling, which is really nice. And gosh, what else do we have to talk about? I think that's about it for me.
Water bottle pouch on the back.
Oh yeah, we've got the water back here to meet the requirements for the division. And we'll get into the other guys in a minute, but we got Bloke right here, and you're going historic retro style.
Very retro style, as is usual. So let's start with God's own bang stick. This is an Australian Lithgow L1A1 wood furniture. It's the first time I've actually shot one with wood on it rather than plastic.
Okay.
Iron sight division. This is simple. It is heavy. 308 Winchester, but the Sako ammunition we've got is 123 grain, so it's a bit lighter recoiling than I'm used to. Standard sling. You guys are all standing there with your sling and
2 points. Yeah, we got the 2 point.
there's a stage where I'm going to have to wrestle that over like that and not get it hung up on the pistol, and then in a very ungainly fashion get it back out. And in general, I'm kind of retro late 50s tactical.
The era of the battle rifle.
The era of
you got
the battle
wool
rifle.
here. That's going to be comfortable.
Everything I'm wearing, aside from the knee pads, which are modern,
Yeah.
not kill my knees. Everything's wool. I've 49 pattern. This is what was worn in Korea and was changed over to something more modern from about for general issue from about 1960 onwards in cotton. This is all original wool, 1950s production. I am not cold.
No.
This is basically the uniform that was around at the time they did the FN trials and adopted the SLR. So I've got 37 pattern webbing. Because I don't have to carry water or anything, I've literally got the minimum on it, just the pouches. I'm sharing a Glock 17 Gen 3 with Carl, and I've just got a sort of almost military style holster here. And because this belt is super high by design, I've had to put a second belt on lower down, and it's dragging my trousers down.
This is one of the things we've talked about on InRange a lot, because one of the things we do at Two Gun at the Brutality matches as well is we try to make it very a viable place to use historic weapons. You're not necessarily out here to win with this, but you are here to do your best.
Yep.
If you can win, you do want to win. But when you bring out something like this, it's more, in my opinion, when I do it, because I do it too, I bring it out because I want to know what the experience is of using that historic rifle in the most practical environment that I could probably use it in.
Yep.
And going to the range just doing drills on your own is one thing, but doing it on the clock against everyone and going through stages that are kind of designed around AKs and ARs really gives you an idea of what the battle rifle was and was not capable of.
Yeah, and bringing in the old techniques as well. I mean, my shooting stance is quite modern due to shooting on squished up firing points. But yeah, just sort of having a bit of the experience of what guys went through who carried these, and these were generally loved in service, and for good reason, I think.
Yeah.
We're very dusty here. Hopefully, it's going to run reliably, but we'll find out. We're not going to be dumping your mud on it.
No, we're not dumping mud on it. I do see that the Bloke carrier has the Wyland Yutani logo on it from the Space Marines.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, are those sand cuts?
Sand cuts.
Oh, it looks like Wyland Yutani. All right, so Zika, you've got an RK, which is a Finnish AK, but we're kind of getting into Slav versus American here a little bit.
Yeah, some kind like the Finnish Slav versus the Finnish American.
Yes.
But yeah, the rifle that I'm using, this is the Sako 92S, so the civilian version. But it's arguably one of the best AKs you can get. Also, we're using the Sako ammunition for it. Can't get much better, so I have no excuse. Also the sight on it, I think it's Trigicon 1-4.
Acupoint.
Acupoint.
Beautiful.
Perfect for me. I have a bit bad eyesight on distance, and this actually helps me more than just the red dot. So if I'm doing poorly today, it's all on me. For the gear, nothing special. I'm using the Varusteleka pants and combat shirt. It's really, really awesome. But for the plate carrier and for my belt, I just wanted to bring my own because I was not sure how the borrowed gear would work together. I'm also competing with TST, so I have to have all of the mags, the medical pouch, I have the bladder here, so all of the requirements.
And a stock Glock 17.
Oh yeah, the Glock is Gen 5. It's not my preferred choice, but I shot with a lot with the Glocks, in the past, so I just have to make do.
Well, I think this is going to be a very interesting bunch of matches because we've got a wide variety of comparison to be had here, right?
Oh,
with the RK and Slav methods and hopefully American methods and
Stiff upper lip methods.
stiff upper lip methods. I don't know that we have any tea though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm continentalized enough now that I'll drink my own weight in coffee like I did this morning already.
Sorry. And I really hope that something breaks.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
because then you know that you had a good match. and put your gear on the test, and that you can improve it. So
Okay.
True.
if you break something, I want to know that how we can improve.
Oh, yeah, because you're using
Yeah.
this as a test bed
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Varusteleka gear.
it's a laboratory for us.
I understand. When you said something broke, I'm like, well, if your gun breaks, that would be really a shame, actually. I'd be very disappointed to see
For
that
gear.
happen. Yeah, that'd be terrible. No, I understand
Yeah.
fully. So, anyways, this is a really interesting representation of a wide variety of stuff here. It's not just another match with ARs, RKs, 2 different ARs, a FAL, and so we're going to have a wide variety of stuff to talk about based on what happened to us with our gear, our shooting, our excuses, and etc. So stay tuned on all 4 of our channels for a whole bunch of content from Finnish Brutality 2019.